It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? My neighbor. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, neighbors. Hello to my teacher friends, my student friends, parents, families. If you're new, checking out my channel, or if we've been neighbors for a while. Hello. Have you ever planted something? Get really excited about it, and then forget to water it. Yeah, it doesn't grow. And honestly, the same thing happens in the classroom. Hello, everyone. I am the Frozen Teacher. Welcome back to Motivational Mondays. For the month of April, we are looking at motivation through growing. If you haven't checked out last week's video, week 1, go check it out. If you are new to this mini series, so if you're new to my channel, I try to do a new Motivational Monday video every Monday. And like I said, this is week 2 of a 5-part series for Motivational Monday. So again, if you haven't seen last week's, go check it out. I'll wait. Oh, welcome back. So last week we talked about planting the seed, those small moments that matter. But this week we're going to talk about what comes next, watering the works. Because here is the truth. Planting the seed is important, but it's not enough. Growth requires consistency. It's the daily effect, the daily effort, the repeated actions, the moments that don't feel exciting, that actually make a difference. In the classroom, that looks like repeating expectations again and again and again and again. Sit down, crisscross, bubbles in hallways, hallway bodies, line up on the wall, sit down, bubble, use gentle hands. Teachers, you get it. We've all been there. It could be practicing routines until you are sick of them. It could be showing patience even when you are tired. It could be following through even when it's hard. That's the water. And just like plants, you don't water something once and expect it to thrive. You show up for it every day. You show up into your classroom every day, and you water those kids. Sit down, Billy. Sit down, Billy. Sit down, Billy. Every time you give those expectations, you are watering. Now, a little reminder, when I use names in these videos, they're just off the top of my head. I'm not talking about any specific child, so just so you all know. But that is the water, showing up every day, even when you're tired. Let's be real. Consistency can feel exhausting. I get it. Doing the same thing over and over again. Repeating yourself. Staying patient when progress feels slow. It's not always exciting. But that's where the real growth happens, because consistency builds trust. Consistency builds skills. Consistency builds confidence. Not just in you, but in those kids. And again, not even talking about teaching it right now even. If you stay consistent with your kids at home, it'll build their confidence too. So, here is your focus for the week. Don't look for quick results. Look for consistent effort. Pick one thing to water this week. A routine. A behavioral expectation. Relationship with a student. And commit to showing up for it every single day. I know, it's hard. You have them fighting in the background. You have them talking. You have them screaming. Show up every single day with a smile on your face, guys. You don't know how much that smile will change your room. Ask yourself, what am I constantly nurturing in my classroom? And where might I need to be more consistent? Because that is what you water. That is what will grow. Keep showing up, guys. I get it. Teaching isn't a glamour job. We don't do it for the money. We do it for the kids. We do it for those seed moments. We do it for the watering. Keep showing up, guys. You don't know whose life you're changing in that classroom. I can't tell you the number of times that I've had an old student of mine come up to me. Now, reminder, I do work in preschool and pre-K. So I get them when they're real young. 3s, 4s, and 5s. But I can't tell you the number of times I have had past students come up to me and have brought me to tears when they say, hey, I was in your class 3 years ago. Hey, I was in your room 5 years ago. I just wanted to tell you how much of a difference you made in my life. I said, you don't know the difference watering that seed is going to make. I had an old student come up to me years after I had them. They were in college, and they told me, hey, just wanted to let you know, you were my teacher when I was 3. And it's because of you, because of what you did, that I am going into education myself. And now she is a preschool teacher. She is planting those seeds. She is watering those seeds. So again, you may not even know the difference that you make by showing up, by watering those seeds. So guys, keep showing up. Keep reinforcing. Keep believing in the process. Because even when it feels repetitive, you are building something strong. I am the Frozen Teacher. I will see you all next week for Motivational Mondays, where we will talk about growing through what you go through. Bye for now, guys.